Star Spangled Banner. Thank you. For those who don't know me, I am principal of Hadley-Luzerne Junior Senior High School. I'd like to welcome you to this year's graduation ceremony. Very proud today to have the opportunity to preside over the graduation of the class of 2021. Due to the pandemic, this is a unique, special ceremony, just like the students before us. Seated behind me, I'd like to start introductions. To my left is our President, Joe Moulton, our Vice President, Leah Branco, Susan Hoffman, Superintendent of Schools, Lisa Baker. I'm going to go for it. Our elementary principal, John Baker, our Director of Special Education, Robert Mark, Laura Strupper, our school counselor, Ashley Osborne, our school counselor. Thank you for being here for the students. This group of students represents the best that our community has to offer. They are our scholars, our community servants, our athletes, and our leaders. Today, we pause to acknowledge their great accomplishments. On behalf of the Hadley-Luzerne High School, I'd also like to thank Sean and Shana Graham for opening up their business in their home for our students, letting us use this facility so we can come together as friends and celebrate the students' achievements. Their kindness has afforded the students to bring the most family friends allowed to an outdoor event at the time. And then now, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce this year's Salutatorian, Joseph Armadillo.
Good evening. Good evening, and welcome, administration, teachers, family and friends, and my fellow graduates. My name is Joseph Armandola. It is my honor to be standing here as Salutatorian of the Hadley-Luzerne class of 2021. I would like to begin with saying congratulations on not only making it to graduation, but dealing with one of the hardest years of our academic lives. We had a lot of things taken away from us over the past year. There is no other way to put it than to say it simply sucked. But as hard as it was in the beginning, things did get better and are only getting better from here. Our school, small community, and families helped us get through it all. Leaning on each other was important, and I think we did just that. I would like to share a personal story with you and some lessons I learned this past year. As most of you know, I've always been a stocky kid. They didn't call me Joey Bag of Donuts for nothing. However, shortly after the start of the year, I started to drop a lot of weight. 48 pounds, to be exact. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, and had a hard time focusing. After many tests and doctor visits, we learned it was all because of one factor: stress. I didn't think I was that stressed, and I can't believe stress alone can do that to me. Looking back, though, there was indeed a lot of stress. I couldn't decide what college to go to or what I wanted to do with my life. COVID was everywhere and the restrictions were getting to me. I tell you, getting good grades and maintaining a certain reputation when it came to academics put a lot of stress on me. I tell you this because we are about to enter the next phase of our lives. Some of you may be going to college, enlisting in the Navy or the Army, etc. Some of you are going straight into a job or career, or maybe you are just taking a much-deserved break. No matter what path you choose, however, you will be faced with stress. I learned some things that I want to share with all of you that I hope will help you, as it has definitely helped me. First off, listen to your body. If you don't, your body will tell you when it's time to slow down and relax. Second, talk to someone. Whether it's a family member, friend, or peer, talk about what's going on so you can deal with it. Next, take time for you. Start a hobby, join a club, or work out. Find something to keep your mind and body active. Next, learn to take constructive criticism. No one is perfect, and it is impossible to please everyone. And finally, it's okay to fail. Failure is not the end. It's a part of life. It's what you do with that failure that defines you and shapes you into the person you are today. It's important to pick yourself up and keep pushing forward. We all have the potential to make our mark on this world and do some pretty remarkable things. Just be sure to never forget the small community that we had the privilege of growing up in, and all of those within who have continued to support us despite everything. Always keep this place we call home in your hearts, because this is where it all began for us. And although this feels like the end of an era, I promise this is only the beginning. And I cannot wait to see where this journey we call life is going to take us. Today, we close a big chapter in our lives, one that we have spent our whole lives to this point writing. I wish everyone the best of luck in this next chapter we are about to begin. Thank you for your time, and I would now like to introduce our superintendent, Mr. Beecher.
Thank you. He was nervous before the speech, he was stressed, like I said, but you really pulled it off. You did a great job. Great job. I'd like to spend just a couple of moments, really, 2 or 3 minutes with you, talking about a few things. It's so often you get up here and you get these old guys like me who've been around forever, and nobody really wants to hear us speak. These guys really want to get their diplomas. They don't want to hear an old guy speak about life and all the things that it's going to bring. But I think it's important we focus on a couple of pieces here. I'd like to start out by welcoming you to the graduation tonight, this evening for our commencement exercises for the class of 2021. Big thanks do go out to Shannon and Sean Graham for all they've done for us for this facility. And I'd like to tell you that when I think of the class of 2021, it's driving me nuts. When I think of the class of 2021, I think of how much they missed. The proms, the 100 nights dinner, the full sports seasons, the class trips, etc. And it's hard not to focus on those things, but those things are all negative things. And I really want to try to be positive on this night. And so rather than focus on those negatives, I think we ought to talk about the things that, the important pieces that they take away from our school as they leave. After all this pandemic goes away. Resiliency and thankfulness. Those are 2 things that they need to take with them. They have the resiliency or they wouldn't be here this evening. They've been a success. They've been resilient, whether it be through remote learning, missing all of those important events in their lives. They are resilient. They're here tonight. They're a success. Let's give this class a hand. The other piece of this. This has helped us to be thankful for what we missed. Some of the small things in life, those important pieces of life that shut down. Like when I talked about the prom and the 100 nights dinner, we have a new respect for those small pieces of life that were taken away from us. Just going out to dinner, going to the movies, going to the SPAC this summer, the things that we missed over the last year and a half. Those are important pieces of our life that we really don't think about sometimes until they're taken away. We take them for granted. we got to use this time to remember what matters most to us. That's our family and our friends and those moments in life that we cherish. You know, as you move forward in life, things are going to get difficult again. Different pieces of life will become difficult at times, and you have to regroup. And that's a key phrase that I use a lot, regroup. We're not all going to get into the college we want to get into, so when that doesn't happen, we regroup. We're not always successful, at the interviews for jobs, so we have to regroup. Things like that happen in life. I mean, I left high school with a plan. I was going to be a career military man. I joined the military. I served 4 years in the military. I'm very proud of that. I thought I'd be there for life. I didn't. I regrouped, and I had to choose something else. And when I thought about it, I said, well, I want to choose something fun. Where did I have the most fun in life? Well, I had a lot of fun in school. Well, how do I get back into school? I already graduated. Well, then I'll go teach it. And that's what I did. I regrouped. I became a teacher. I became an assistant principal, a superintendent. I regrouped along the way. And I think that those are important facets of life in how we handle our lives. You know, it's over the past year and a half, you've had to regroup plenty of times, and you've shown that ability to regroup. I want you to use that toughness and that ability to regroup as you move through the rest of your life. And I just want to say thank you for everything you've done, had to put up with over the last year and a half. No class in the history of Luzerne has had it tougher than this class. No class in the history of Luzerne has had it tougher than this class. There is no doubt. They're resilient, they're tough, they're thankful, and they'll be successful. Congratulations to the class of 2020. At this time, it's an honor for me to introduce to you our next speaker, our valedictorian of the class of 2021, Mr. Connor T. Hayes.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to start off by thanking all the administrators, parents, friends, and of course, the stars, the graduating class of 2021 for being here tonight. I would also like to personally thank Mrs. Waterhouse and Mrs. Love for their absolute dedication and devotion to helping our class. It truly means a lot. It's been an incredibly demanding year, and I'm proud to be standing here among my peers for a very precious night we have all certainly been waiting for. Formalities aside, my intention for tonight is not to tell the same old metaphor of life or even my personal struggles. It's to describe our class, our struggles, and our accomplishments. Of course, I would also like to keep it light, at least half of you actually interested in what some of you might describe as the longest 5 minutes of your life. COVID-19 has waged an endless, brutal war against our chances of a normal year, especially considering all of the restrictions, abnormalities, and challenges that I'm sure everyone is all too familiar with at this point. Personally, I spent a fair amount of time staring blankly at the computer screen at 8 in the morning, or mindlessly swiveling in my chair, as I'm sure many of you have also. I don't even think you could call it. To be honest though, I'm sure many of us don't even want to think about Google Classroom right now, so let's move. Considering this, it would be an understatement to say it's been a backbreaking year for all of us here tonight. It took an incredible amount of perseverance, grit, and determination to rise to the challenge this year. All of us are here tonight because we had what it takes. We fought the seemingly endless battle to the end, and we have all made sacrifices. Graduation might mark the end of the year, but it's also a symbol of a fresh beginning for us here tonight. Most of us have grown up with each other for our entire lives, and it's bittersweet to finally say that this is the end. It might be heavy-hearted to move on and say our goodbyes. However, tonight, we all begin the next chapter of our lives in new and exciting ways. Our path as one might come to an end tonight. However, it branches out to form the dysfunctional family that many of us have grown to cherish and love. It's been an honor to speak tonight on behalf of the class of 2021, and congratulations, everyone. It certainly hasn't been an easy year. However, we made it, and here we are. From the class of 2021 to you, Have a fantastic night, and thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, Connor. We shall now proceed with the awarding of diplomas. Tonight, presenting diplomas to A. Joe Holt, our president, assisted by Ashley Osborne, our high school counselor. Alyssa May Allen. Casey Irene Allen. Paige Marie Allen. Preston Lewis Allen III. Elena Grace Amoroso. Joseph Anthony Armador. Colin James Bartholomew. Xavier Michael Benson. Jane Louise Brockheisen. Eric Anthony Crosland. Kenneth E. Burdick III. Joseph John Anthony Cecil. Aaliyah Naomi Cohen. Brianna Lauren Cook. Carson James Constein. Hunter James DeMarsh. Elena Jane Diamond. Jolinda Marie Dunn. Marie Goldman. Caleb James Granger. Morgan Elizabeth Hamill. Regan Alexis Hanna. Kanisha Marie Haskell. Connor T. Hayes. Katerina Alexis Hayes. Justin Edmund Hoffman. Kayla E. Kenny. Dustin Michael Lashway.
Congratulations, you made it.
Nicholas J. Lent.
You made it, good job. Congratulations.
Alexis Marcano. Ethan Morgan James Marsh. Kevin S. Mason. Isaiah J. Nunes. Samuel C. O'Donovan. Annika Renee Ogorny. Scott Matthew Ripley. Cassidy Zachary Dexter Chef. Nicholas Carl Schubert. Megan Lee Skelly. Dylan J. Sneed. Isaiah J. Sneed. Andrew P. Sparrow. Michael Brandon Springer. Yanni Stepopoulos. Julius C. Vernon. Elijah Michael Waterhouse. Hunter C. Weiss. Chloe Michelle Woodcock. Graduates, at this time, you can move your passings from right to left. It is now my pleasure to present to you the most recent alumni of the Hadley-Luzerne High School, the class of 2021.